Okay, welcome back. I presume you survived that horrible joke. The next thing we need to talk about is this thing called boxing and unboxing. This is, again, kind of a technical discussion, so bear with me. Whenever you convert between a class and a primitive type, or a primitive type to a class, one of the two, there's a little bit of overhead. Because remember we talked about, for example, a string builder? The string builder keeps all this stuff as primitives, an array of primitives. And then when you want to create a string, it takes a primitive and creates a class out of it. That takes a little bit of energy. And so for string builder, it's well deserved because we're making up the difference between all the rest of the problems that the traditional string would have. But I'm just telling you that when you convert between a class and a primitive, or a primitive and a class, boxing and unboxing, it's expensive for the computer, and so you ought not do that very often unless you absolutely have to. So there's a discussion in the book talking about auto boxing, and yeah, you probably need to read that a little bit. Section on page 9.7, I'm going to skip that and just move on, and so that leaves us to the common errors to avoid on page 601. There's a lot of good stuff in here. I highly recommend that you read that on your own, and that is it. We have reached the end of this chapter, and I'll see you guys again in the next chapter.